guys, and welcome back to my gameplay video of Moebius Empire Rising. This is the 9th episode or 9th video in this series, and this is your favorite host Dark. Again, a joke, obviously. And we are currently at FITA organization, and in chapter 3. So we are going to talk with this Dexter guy about the senator, because we found out that he's somehow, his bio is probably connected to the Caesar, and we're probably gonna ask him about that. So without further ado, let's go meet him.
Elevators are unusual in older buildings like this one. They've put a lot of money into updating this place.
Probably we have to talk with the guard.
I'm here to see Amble Dexter.
Your passport, please. Mr. Rector, are you here with Mr. Walker?
Yes. This is Mr. Walker.
Your passport, please, Mr. Walker. Very good. Go on through, sirs.
What was that about?
I was going to ask you.
Welcome back, Mr. Rector.
Mr. Dexter?
And Captain Walker. It's a pleasure to meet you. You have a most remarkable service record.
Thank you, sir.
You're quite the hero. I'm almost tempted to steal you from Rector's employ.
I'm fine where I am at the moment, sir.
Sit down, Mr. Rector. You said you wanted to talk to me. You may speak freely. I do have your word, Mr. Walker, that nothing that's said here will leave this office.
Yes, sir.
I most certainly will speak freely.
Okay, alright, let's start from the top and ask him about the Walker.
How do you know Mr. Walker?
I take an interest in you, Mr. Rector, whether you work for me or not. When I heard you'd hired Mr. Walker, I made it my business to find out about him.
My records are classified.
And I believe that's called stalking out here in private citizen land.
You're not merely a private citizen. I think we both know that.
Okay, I don't like him, he's a shady guy. Attack in Cairo.
I was attacked in Cairo while on a job for another client. The attackers were the same ones who broke into my hotel room in Venice. They were dressed as Arabs, but it was definitely the same organization. In fact, they attacked Mr. Walker even before I hired him. Then they jumped both of us in the street. I'd like an explanation. Are they your men?
No, they certainly are not. I can only assume they're interested in you for the same reason that I am, for your remarkable skills. Did you learn anything more about them?
They're Chinese but not nationals. One of them spoke fluent English with an American accent.
Interesting. We'll get to the bottom of this, I'll make sure of it. But please don't worry about those men. That's not your job.
Oh? And what is my job?
I think you know.
Okay, the senator, let's ask him about that.
Bianca Cardolo was going to attend a dinner for Senator Markham. She would have met him there, and that's why she was killed.
You know who Markham is, don't you?
I have an intuition. Tell me.
If you know about Senator Markham, then you can understand why he's extremely important. If he becomes president, he could forestall the collapse of the global economy and bring a golden age to the U.S., maybe for hundreds of years. We must protect that potentiality at all costs.
Like Augustus did, in Rome.
Yes. That's why we need you to take another job for us, Mr. Rector.
What kind of job are we talking about?
You determined that Bianca Cardolo was not Livia Drusilla. We believe she was killed because someone thought she was. Augustus would not have become Caesar without the wealth and connections his wife brought to their marriage. Someone is trying to kill Markham's Livia in order to prevent his presidency and the rise of the U.S. We've identified several more candidates. We need you to research each of them and tell us which one is the real Livia Drusilla. I'll offer the same payment as before. 50,000 for you, and another 50 for Mr. Walker to provide for your personal security.
Sorry.
Do we have a deal?
I want to know more about Fita.
I told you my terms. I want to know more about what this agency does. And you can explain why you're interested in me while you're at it.
You understand that they will kill her if they find her before we do. They may even kill anyone similar just to be sure. The only way to prevent that is to identify her and get her into secured custody as soon as possible.
That's not my problem.
What about you, Captain Walker? You're a man of honor. Do the lives of a dozen or more women, the wife of a future United States president, mean anything to you?
I could answer that, sir, if I had the vaguest flying fuck what's going on.
Very well. I guess I have no choice but to agree to your terms. Mr. Reichart, Mr. Walker, if you would please step into the hall.
Finally, he will say something.
Go ahead.
I'm going to answer your questions, Mr. Rector. I hope I'm not wrong to trust you.
What is this?
It's you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Your IQ is 175. Your mother was killed by a lion in front of you when you were 7 years old. Your father is a brilliant mathematician, but after your mother's death, killed while she was meeting her lover, he was betrayed and broken. He never showed you affection, hardly acknowledged your presence.
Are you trying to tell me those events were engineered? That my mother...
No, no. Of course people do try to manipulate events, but no. It was the pattern. All we do is watch.
What does the death of my mother have to do with the pattern?
It was critical to forming who you are. With your intelligence, you might have been a botanist, an oceanographer, a chemist. So many choices. But that lion made you loathe nature, so much so that you turned your back on it completely, focused on the history of men, of objects, and her death deeply scarred your ability to trust. Well...
But Livia Drusilla is a person. The savant is not a person.
No, it's an archetype. There have been 3 savants that we know of in the past, and likely more.
Give me a name.
Benedict de Montfroy, 1230 to 1280. He developed the Moebius theory, which remains our primary source to this day. His mother was killed by a bear.
This is bullshit.
If you believed that, you wouldn't be here. I'll send you a condensed version of the Moebius theory to your phone. Don't try to forward or copy it. We're routing your phone through a secured government call center as of now. Please be sure to use that phone for all future communications with me.
I hope you offer better reception than my old provider. But what about Captain Walker? Who is he? And how is he involved in all this?
Excellent question. I'll tell you the answer. After you've identified Livia Drusilla for us.
You drive a hard bargain.
I'll make the arrangements.
Mr. Rector, Mr. Walker, before you board the plane, there's someone here who wants to speak to you.
I wanted to meet you gentlemen in person before you left.
Senator.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
I wanted to ask you personally for your help in identifying and protecting this woman. The woman who was supposed to become my wife.
I can't say I completely believe in any of this, but I'll do what I can to identify Livia Drusilla, if she exists.
Thank you. I don't blame you for your skepticism. I only found out about Fita and Moebius a few months ago myself. It's very strange to be told your own destiny.
You never doubted your destiny for a moment.
True. I always knew that I was meant for something important. But it's another matter to have it confirmed. To know that this woman is out there, and what she's supposed to mean to me. To know that there are people who want to destroy me before I get a chance to do what I was born to do. And to know that they damn well can.
They won't succeed, sir, because we're better than they are.
Do I have your word on that, Captain Walker?
Yes, sir, you do. Goodbye, sir, and don't worry. One of these days, you're gonna tell me who the hell you really are.
When I figure it out, you'll be the first to know.
Okay, chapter 4. What should I do? Should I start the new video or should I do this one still? I don't know, I always start a new chapter from new video, so maybe... yeah, this one is a bit short, but I think it's a good ending to the third chapter video type thing. Because there was a lot of cutscenes, a lot of talking, a lot of information going on. So perhaps I'll end it here, just for the sake of starting the chapter 4 in new video. Just to summarize, so now we know a bit more about this FITA organization. Although I still think this organization is a bit too shady, and the senator is shady in overall, if you ask me. I think they're up to no good though. With this wife and stuff like this. I don't know, but we'll probably find out very soon. That's my feeling though. Well, thanks for watching my video, and thanks for supporting me till now. I hope you liked the series so far, and if you like them, just click a like or subscribe to my channel or my videos. As always, post some suggestions and comments, tell me what you think, but also suggest some kind of new game I could play, or would you like me to see some kind of game I can review or stuff like this. So I'll look forward to your comments and suggestions. Also, I think I have a new project in mind, but I'm not gonna announce it yet. I'll think about it some more perhaps, and then if I'm sure, I'll announce the new project which I have in mind, new game basically, and that's pretty much it. So I'll see you in my next video, which will be chapter 4, Drowning in the Seine. I don't know how to read this though. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.